beloved, summer is on the way. I need us to have at least two hobbies picked by the end of the day. We need two. If you are married or have a partner, it can't include your spouse. And if you have kids, it can't include your kids. It doesn't have to be hard, but it needs to be something you enjoy that is not a job or you're going to turn into a new job. But I need two new hobbies by the end of the day that we're going to get into this summer. Let me know what you chose.
Let's talk about 10 budget friendly things that us girls can do this summer because we're still having fun and we're still living life, even if the US might be headed towards a recession. Number one, Pilates. If you live in the Detroit area, Peace and Pilates is an affordable and black-owned Pilates studio. And I recently booked my first class for only $23. Now granted, I think that this is a special only until like June 8th, but regularly the classes are like between I think $20 to $30, which is not that expensive. And if it is something that you want to do, you can definitely start a sinking fund for Pilates. Number two, which is a free option, Hot Girl Walks plus a podcast. Pretty self-explanatory, but you definitely can explore different parks in your area and you're getting exercise and also possible enrichment depending on what type of podcast you listen to. Number three, painting and sipping at home or at a park. Now, I'm a mocktail girly, so my sipping won't cost too much, but if you do drink alcohol, you still can plan accordingly, and you can find the canvas and paint on Amazon or even at the Dollar Tree or Five Below, whichever option you want to go to, whatever fits in your budget. Number four, romanticize your life and go to Barnes & Noble, get you a coffee, read a free book, or stay at home, drink your coffee or your drink of choice and start reading. Number five, get into journaling, get into using your planner. And again, you can romanticize this by going to sit at a coffee shop. You can literally make an event out of doing stuff like this. Number six, look into free events happening in your area. Farmer markets, art festivals, movie nights. You can do this type of research on Instagram, Eventbrite, Facebook events. And especially if you live in a major city like I do, there is always something free happening. You just have to find out about it. If you want to go to the movies this summer, make sure to go on the $5 movie Tuesdays. I think that's at Imagine and I think at AMC. Number eight, be like your girl this summer and make learning to get certifications into a hobby. I'm currently taking a storytelling course on Coursera, and because I'm about to graduate in December, I'm a professional content creator and also a small YouTube coach. I'm a forever student and I take learning very seriously. And the more certifications you have right now behind your name, the better you'll be professionally, especially in this economy. Number nine, get into cash stuffing or financial planning. Some people steer away from this type of stuff, but I happen to love it. You can really personalize it and it can become something that is a creative outlet for you. And of course, number 10, for all of my fellow content creators, get consistent. I honestly love to create content, but it's also a way to make extra money. And if you didn't know, I am a small YouTube coach. So if you need any help getting started with your content creation or YouTube journey, I'm here to help.
All right, really quick before we continue, for the girls and the women who are serious about their glow up and their personal growth, I do have a few things linked below that can help support you on your journey. So, if you're in that phase where you're really working on yourself, you're not just watching the videos, because we all know we've been in that phase where we were just consuming so much information, so much content, we were taking in so much data, but we really weren't at the stage where it was time to do anything about it. I understand that phase. I'm not judging you. I've been there before. I don't think I'm there with any other thing in my life. Like some other stuff, I might still be at that phase, probably with going back to school right now or something like that. I'm consuming the content, but I'm not actively doing it. But for the most part, I'm actively doing everything. So if you're in the phase where you just consume it, that's cool. This little break ain't for you. This is for the girls and the women who are really working on themselves and rebuilding their mindset to just become a better version of themselves. Take a look at the description after this video, because I really need you to know that the stuff in the description below, I've been through it. And any little thing that you read or that I say in the premium stuff down below, it might just click and set something off for you. But let's get back into the video. I didn't want to make this little rant too long.
If you want to have a lit summer, an eventful summer, but you don't have any friends, come here.
I got you. It's okay. It's okay, solo sis. We gonna get into it. Okay, so first of all, let me give a disclaimer. I'm not telling y'all not to have friends. I'm telling y'all that some of us are in a space in our lives or a solo journey where it is imperative that the people we surround ourselves with are genuine and authentic. I don't want just a body around me, okay? I want an organic friendship. So if one of my associates, and that means that goes for romantic relationships too. I'm not just here to have somebody around me. I don't need that. I want genuine and organic relationship. So if one of my associates turn into a friendship, congratulations. But if not, I'm still going to enjoy my summer, my time, my life, period. I'm still going to have a time. So let's get into it. So I'm going to go by beginner friendly tip 1, an intermediate tip, and then an advanced tip. So beginner friendly. If you are wanting to have an eventful or lit summer and you are just now starting to do things by yourself, not really sure, this is a beginner friendly tip, which is to look up local festivals and events in your area. Okay, go on Eventbrite, go on Facebook events, whatever you look. Go on Instagram. If you're not already following me, go ahead and do that also. But go on Instagram, like just scroll and find local events and activities going on. Okay, and then go to the festival. For me, I love festivals. I would suggest that you stray away from like large festivals, like for instance, I went to Music One Festival in Atlanta by myself. I just up and decided I wanted to go, bought the ticket and went. And let me tell y'all something, I had never been to a music festival, so it was large, like it was a lot going on. Now I ended up having a time, but I wouldn't suggest that for a beginner. I'm talking about more of a smaller festival, something like, you know, a Greek festival that's happening in your neighborhood, or if y'all have like you know, a grilled cheese festival. I don't care what, an art festival, whatever it is that you like to do. I went to an art festival not so long ago and I got some hen on the back of my hand. Like a jazz festival, baby. I love, Auntie loves the jazz festival. But anyway, that way you can go, you set your own pace, you come and go as you please. You don't even really have to talk to nobody, and no one cares that you're there by yourself because they're all walking around enjoying the festival and festivities. So you can like stop at different vendor tables. I think that's super beginner friendly. Another beginner friendly thing as a part of part 1, tip 1 is events. So festivals and events. So if there's a local band, a concert, something you want to go to, baby, buy the ticket and go. Because I guarantee you, no one cares that you're there by yourself. They're going for the same entertainment purposes you're going for. You mess around and y'all end up forming a whole separate group in the back because y'all sing as loud as you can the words to your favorite song. So just go. That's a beginner friendly tip. Number 2, this one's more intermediate kind of just because of the interaction level. So this is going to be a solo group tour. So what I mean by that is something like a bar crawl or a party bus or something like that, where basically you are going on some sort of guided tour or guided experience, but you bought your individual ticket. So like, let's say there's 10 tickets, right? And you bought one ticket, and there's going to be 9 other people that bought a ticket that you don't know. But when you get there, your tour guide's going to be like, okay, everybody ready? And then y'all all going to meet each other. Now, at the start of this, you ain't going to know nobody. But let me tell you, if you're having a time and you're doing it right, by the end of this, you're going to be cool with Jackie, Susan, Tom over there. Everybody going to be your friend by the time this is over with, because they all came to have an experience and have a time. So that is going to be more intermediate because it is more intimate and it does require some interaction. You're probably going to feel awkward if you don't interact with nobody. All right, now the third one, this is for my advanced girls. This is for the advanced solo girlies gang that we are true to this and not new to this. And I do all of these things, but this one right here, you need to be sure in yourself as a solo girly before you participate. And that's going to be putting on that bikini, putting on that dress, you know that one, and stepping out to these day parties, these boat parties, yacht parties, these phone parties, honey, and having a time, these all white parties, whatever it is, and go ahead and go. Now, one reason I say day parties and stuff in the daytime is because, like I told y'all, this is 30 plus up with no friends. Now, it don't matter. This advice can go for anybody, but this TC, this auntie, I like to go to bed. I like to be in the bed. So I'm going to get my stuff on in the daytime. Also, I feel like it is a lot safer when you're doing things in the daytime versus if you go out at night. And for those of you who are like, oh, well, is alcohol involved, that and third, you should have precautionary measures no matter what on your alcohol consumption and be aware of your surroundings. And you should do that, especially, I don't know if y'all been watching the news with these girls taking trips and being with their girlfriends and not coming back, but you should do that even if you got a group of friends, baby. So definitely be responsible about alcohol consumption. But when I tell you a time will be had, and I'm going to give you a pro tip. If you go to these parties, these day parties, and you having a time, I'm going to give you a pro tip. If you're single, and you go by yourself, don't say, put on that bikini, put on that perfume. Don't say I didn't put you on, because baby, you mess around ain't pay for nothing all day. You mess around everything free. You mess around, you in the VIP booth. You mess around, you in the booth with the DJ. Trust me. Trust me, you gonna have a time. You understand me? A time, and still be in the bed by 9 o'clock. Follow me for more Solo Girl Gang Gang. Let me know what y'all gonna do this summer by yourself.
Interests and hobbies are what makes life worth living. I moved from New York to Michigan 2.5 years ago. How do I survive the cold Detroit winters? Winter to me is just football season. Like, I actually don't remember even being cold. All I remember, Amon Ra doing a headstand and my Lions almost going to the Super Bowl. In the winter, I pick up figure skating lessons. In the fall, I go to cider mills. In the spring, I pick back up with golf. In the summer, I'm about to do tennis lessons. I'm gonna be on the golf course, I'm gonna be fishing, I'm gonna be doing tennis lessons. This is how you get through life. Like, the problem is you guys are just on the phone. You're on the phone, you're on the phone, you're on the phone.
Here are 5 free and inexpensive hobby and activity ideas for you to try this summer. I try to go hiking at least once a week when the weather is warm. Some tips if you want to go hiking this summer: go early to avoid the heat and the crowds. Be sure to wear sunscreen and bug repellent. Take lots of water with you. Once it's halfway empty, it's time to turn around. And be sure to read up and practice leave no trace policies. Check out what your library has to offer. Not only do you have thousands of years of literature to catch up on, but your library might have other perks. See if your library has hiking passes, passes to attractions and museums, cooking equipment, camera equipment, board games, and potentially more. One of my favorite summer activities is fruit picking. Fresh fruit is just the best. Some of my favorite fruits to pick are strawberries, raspberries, boysenberries, and marionberries. The list just goes on. Nothing beats a cool drink in the heat. Learn how to make some new cocktails and mocktails and share them with your friends. And lastly, pick up a new outdoor sport. There are lots of sports that'll take you outside and will help you socialize. You can rent or borrow equipment, or you might have everything you already need. A couple of ideas to get you started are pickleball, tennis, running, soccer, disc golf, and there's so much more. And this is totally not necessary, but I'm taking tennis lessons this summer and I'm so excited because I've always wanted to learn how to play, and now I'm going to learn. Let me know what some of your favorite summer activities and hobbies are.
All right, that's the end of the video. If you're working on yourself right now, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and you want to continue that journey, definitely check out the resources linked below. And if this video resonated with you even a little bit, share it. Send it to a friend, post it somewhere, talk about it, all the things. Let's actually have dialogue about these things. Share it like 5 times if you have to, because someone out there probably needs this message today and they will forever be grateful to you for sharing it when you shared it. I'll see you in the next video. This is Pretty Girl Rich Era, where we heal, level up, and become the best version of ourselves.